Hi everyone, I'm back with you for another weekly update, and this week I think it's probably good for us to just take a pause and really stop to think about how far we've come in the last few months and really take this opportunity to thank you all for your support. And when I say you all, I include members and staff and volunteers and everyone who has contributed to our organisation in recent times. At a time when we've been continuing with business as usual, whilst also responding to the COVID-19 situation. And in terms of our response, we've certainly been quite busy, as you'll be aware from these videos. We've certainly needed to increase our peer support activities through things like our happy hours. And so whether you've been a host or you've contributed to those happy hours, which I know many of you have, I really want to thank you for your contribution, because without you, there's really no point. We need all of you to make the conversations happen. So thank you for that. And remember that we're currently looking at how best we continue those happy hours and how frequently. So if you want to have your say, go onto our website or our Facebook page and have your say. And you can also join us for a couple of happy hours to have your say in the coming weeks. We've also enhanced our regular communications. We've been doing things like this video. We've increased our member updates, and we're also continuing to do things like produce Blind Citizens News, which has just been made available as a podcast. So check that out through your favourite podcast program. And New Horizons, our 15-minute weekly radio program and podcast. We've also raised community awareness through things like our new Be That Person campaign, which is being run in partnership with the Kindness Pandemic, and we thank them so much for their support. And also our individual and systemic advocacy work, which is really a cornerstone of everything we do. So many of you have actually contacted myself and other staff during this time just to check in, see how we are, and ask how you can help. And so we want to thank you for that. And if you do want to help and you have the capacity to do so, one way you can do that is to donate to BCA, and you can do that by going to our website. And of course, donations over $2 are tax deductible. But there are so many other ways that you can help. We understand and totally appreciate that not everyone's in a position to give financially. And there are so many other ways you can help, just by continuing to follow us on Facebook and like our posts, or supporting our campaigns, or being involved in our projects, and continuing to tell us what you need and what you would like us to do more of or less of. So thank you again, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.